Yeah. 내가 만든 cookie.
Literally, all I had to do was listen to the intro of Cookie once, and I was convinced to get these small batch artisanal cookies, pastries, and baked goods from Mill Bakery in K-Town. But let's back up for a second.
That's a really good cookie.
Did everyone else just start seeing this little bunny everywhere? Like literally everywhere. At first I saw them in K-pop related news and social media spaces, and I'm like, okay, it's just another new K-pop girl group, but like, who are they? And then I started seeing them in my non-K-pop focused media, and I'm like, okay, who are these girls? You're telling me this group just popped out of nowhere and they're just taking over? nwjns is a 5-member girl group under Adore and Hybe labels. The members consist of Minji, Hanni, Danielle, haerin, and hyein. The age ranges from the eldest Minji being born in 2004 and the youngest hyein being born in 2008. It should be noted that member Hanni is Vietnamese Australian and Danielle is Korean Australian. The group officially debuted on August 1st, 2022, but their debut was a far departure from the normal debut in K-pop these days. nwjns released their debut single, Attention, on July 22nd as a surprise release on YouTube. No prior announcement, no promotion, nor any information was released about the group's lineup. Just dropped a music video on YouTube and boom, mic drop. This is a complete 180 from the usual debut these days. Months-long competition shows with weekly eliminations and long drawn-out processes of introducing the individual members one by one. This usual competition format works because the public has already grown to know the group and will root for them at the time of their debut. There's a built-in foundation for a fan base, even if it's for individual members of this group. And even if some of the public did not watch the competition pre-debut, there's already hype building and name recognition of the group at the time of their debut. So nwjns seem to go directly against these norms and expectations, and why take that risk? The mastermind behind it was none other than Min Hee-jin, formerly the creative director at SM Entertainment. She was largely responsible for the branding of a few groups you may have heard of, such as Girls' Generation, SHINee, FX, EXO, and Red Velvet. She moved to Adore, and a subsidiary of Hybe labels, and was appointed as CEO of Adore. On July 22nd, Attention was released as a surprise release without any promotion. It got 1.3 million views in less than 24 hours. The next day, they released a video for hybe, along with 5 individual 50-second clips revealing each of the names of the members. On July 25th, they released the video for Hurt. And then on August 1st, so within a week, they released the entire self-titled EP, along with the last single, Cookie. This EP broke records for girl group debuts in South Korea in terms of sales. Everything about nwjns' debuts basically was a deviation from the usual format. nwjns basically came out with a bang and got people talking about them almost immediately. They already had the 4 songs on this debut EP ready to drop at the time of their own debut, and had music videos for all 4 singles that were all released within the same week of each other. Like, think about that. That was such a risky and ballsy thing to do, but the risk totally paid off. In addition to the departure from their norm in terms of their debut, their sound is also a departure from the norm in K-pop right now. While most groups and singles these days are pretty heavily produced and rely on a singular hook to maximize the earworm factor versus the musicality, it's really hard to believe that this is nwjns' debut EP, where their sound is so fully mature and formed even upon their debut. nwjns musically is very relaxed and pretty groovy. It's very reminiscent of late 90s Y2K style. There's a lot of R&B elements, a lot more of the pared down vocals and harmonies, and a pretty minimal beat, something along the lines of TLC or SWV. From the gorgeous R&B pop ballad Hurt, the playful but addictive Cookie, and the standout single Hybe that you and your faves cannot escape, I swear we have seen every major group right now reference Hybe, and for good reason. This, all combined with their strong debut single Attention, is really remarkable how fast this group has blown up. It should also be noted that Hanni has writing credits on hybe and Danielle has writing credits on Attention. And while 90s and Y2K style has been back in popularity as of late, I think this group has gone against the grain in terms of what other groups, especially rookie girl groups, are doing right now in K-pop. But I can really appreciate the change in style and execution. I hope this marks a welcome change in the K-pop music industry and that other groups should take note. Sometimes less is more, and it can still keep our attention. Bobo, you look like a little bun. You're very bread colored. So cute.